It's 1965. Singapore is newly independent. The country is poor. The people even poorer. And one of the first promises the government made was simple: a roof over every Singaporean's head. Public housing, not for profit, but for survival. Fast forward to today. Those same flats are now going for over $1 million. Young couples are stuck with 30-year mortgages for what used to be called affordable housing. So what happened? How did Singapore's proudest achievement become a speculative feeding frenzy? And why does the game feel rigged, with you stuck in the middle paying the price? Welcome to the dark truth about Singapore's resale flat bubble. In the 60s, we had a housing crisis. Slums, squatters, shacks made of wood and corrugated tin. The government's fix was to set up the HDB to build flats that were fast, cheap, and functional. By the 1980s, over 80% of Singaporeans had a roof over their heads. The deal was simple: work hard, own a home, build a future.
I wanted to build a home-owning society. My intention was that everybody should be a homeowner and they have an asset which will grow as Singapore grows, and it will be a nest egg for their retirement.
But in the 1990s, that promise morphed into something else. The government introduced the asset enhancement policy. Suddenly, your flat wasn't just a place to live. It was an investment, a stepping stone, a retirement plan. Upgrading schemes, estate makeovers, MRT lines started magically appearing, all designed to boost flat values, and Singaporeans bought in. Your home wasn't just a home anymore, it was a lottery ticket.
The mortgage loan for resale HDB flats is being raised, so lower-income families can buy 3-room flats on the resale market.
These were just some of the policies that made it easier for more people to buy and sell HDB flats.
But HDBs were never sold based on need, only on what you could afford. And those who could afford more, they bought bigger. And those bigger flats appreciated faster. The people who could afford those bigger flats to begin with made even more money. So the very system meant to reduce inequality started rewarding the people who already had a head start. Once you turn homes into assets, you create a market. And markets don't care about fairness. They care about emotion, fear, greed, speculation. Between 2009 and 2013, resale prices shot up by 60%. Then came COVID.
Singapore has seen its first local transmissions of
BTO
the
construction stalled. Young couples panicked and rushed into resale. Demand exploded, prices soared. In 2024, a 5-room flat in Queenstown sold for $1.73 million.
It's the most expensive 5-bedroom flat ever transacted.
Public housing at private condo prices. But this didn't come out of nowhere. BTO flats are typically priced at a discount from resale flats. Sounds logical, until you realize both prices chase each other upward. Resale goes up, BTO goes up, BTO goes up. Resale sellers want more. It's a feedback loop, and it feeds on you. Let's be clear, this bubble didn't inflate itself. It had help. From the very people paid to help you, property agents. Their commission is a percentage of the sale price. So the higher the price, the fatter the payday. When $1 million flats made headlines, agents got to work. They told sellers, your flat could fetch $1 million too. They told buyers, buy now, or you'll be left behind. And then comes the real kicker. COV, cash overvaluation. Imagine this. You and your partner are house hunting. You find the perfect flat, 5-room, corner unit near an MRT. The seller wants $900,000, but the official valuation is only $800,000. What about that $100,000 gap? You can't use CPF. You can't take a loan. It has to come straight out of your pocket. In cold, hard cash. Now multiply that story across the country. Buyers bleed, sellers smile, agents cash in. Because this isn't a glitch in the system. It is the system. Let's talk about the part no one likes to talk about. HDB flats come with a 99-year lease. You don't own your home, you lease it from the state. And once that lease hits 50 years, things get awkward. Banks pull back. CPF usage gets restricted. Resale value slides. And when the lease runs out, your $1 million flat is worth exactly zero.
We can just put that into your retirement account and make it go to work for you, and it's gone.
What?
But most people don't talk about that because the illusion is too profitable. Agents, homeowners, even the government. Everyone's making too much money to ask what happens when the music stops. Here's the $1 million question. Why doesn't the government just fix it? Short answer, they can, but they won't. Every fix comes with a cost. Cool the market, homeowners will get angry. Let prices climb, young buyers will get priced out. Drop prices, retirees will panic. Do nothing, the next generation gets screwed. Truth is, they're stuck. Because the day public housing became a market, the government stopped driving.
What are you talking about?
Now they're just trying not to crash. This isn't just a Singapore problem. Look around. In Hong Kong, young people live in coffin homes. In Canada and Australia, home ownership is a fantasy.
Quite a few people that I know finding it really difficult to even picture a future where they own a home.
Housing affordability is still a key stressor on many Canadians.
In the U.S., the middle class is priced out of their own cities.
82% of recent homebuyers said they regret their purchase, with 44% saying they've had to take on additional debt to maintain their standard of living.
Different places, same formula. Turn homes into investments, and the winners are always the same. The rich get richer, the poor get forgotten. And the rest of us, we play musical chairs with mortgages.
Wanna be a winner at musical chairs. Now we take away a chair while you're running around.
Drive.
Okay, so now that you see the game, what do? First, stop playing by their rules. Don't max out your loan. Don't stretch your CPF to the edge. If you're house rich but cash poor, you're not winning. You're just stuck. Consider non-mature estates. They may not be trendy, but they're livable, affordable, and growing. And maybe stop believing that property is your only path to wealth, because it isn't. Property ties you down. 30-year mortgages, rigid payments, no liquidity. But skills scale. Assets compound. You evolve. You don't need to bet your future on concrete. Bricks don't scale. You do.
Sky's the limit.
Here's the part no one wants to say out loud. The system isn't broken. It's working exactly as intended. You're meant to keep buying, to keep borrowing, to keep believing that your flat is your golden ticket. But here's the twist. The only ones getting rich are the ones who sold you the ticket. So what will you do with this information? Because the system only works if we keep playing along.